Stop wasting time on these things. Time is the most valuable asset you will ever own. Unlike money, you cannot earn more of it. You can't borrow it, and once it's gone forever. Jim Rohn, one of the most influential personal development philosophers, often emphasized that success is not just about working hard, it's about working smart, and that begins with respecting your time. There are activities, habits, and mindsets that steal your time and energy without giving anything meaningful in return. The tragedy is that many people spend their whole lives on these distractions, never realizing how much they've sacrificed. Let's break down the major time wasters that Jim Rohn warned against, and how to stop giving them your precious hours. 1. Wasting time with negative people. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you're surrounding yourself with people who constantly complain, blame, criticize, and gossip, you're not just hearing their negativity, you're absorbing it. Over time, this emotional environment shapes your thoughts, your decisions, and eventually your destiny. Time waster behavior. Spending hours in conversations that go nowhere, participating in drama, or listening to excuses from people who have no intention of growing. What to do? Instead, choose relationships that challenge you, support your goals, and reflect your values. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to become better. You don't need to cut everyone off, but you do need to limit access to those who drain you. Rohn's principle: don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high. 2. Procrastinating important decisions. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's often fear dressed as waiting for the right time. Many people lose years of progress because they keep delaying action on things that really matter. Starting that business, applying for the promotion, ending a toxic relationship, or investing in themselves. Time waster behavior. Endlessly planning, overthinking, doubting, or waiting for perfect conditions. What to do instead? Act with urgency. Take the first small step, even if it's messy or imperfect. Progress comes from momentum, not from perfection. Rohn's reminder: without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding today that will cost me more tomorrow? 3. Mindless entertainment. Entertainment isn't bad. We all need rest, joy, and balance. But too often, what starts as a 20-minute TV break turns into a 4-hour binge. Social media scrolls become entire evenings, and video games or gossip sites become escapes from real responsibilities. Time waster behavior. Excessive time on entertainment that adds no value to your growth, relationships, or goals. What to do? Instead, schedule your leisure. Earn your entertainment by finishing your priorities first. Choose content that teaches, uplifts, or relaxes in a meaningful way. Rohn's advice: don't mistake movement for achievement. It's easy to get faked out by being busy. The question is, busy doing what? Be honest with yourself. Is your entertainment a reward or a routine escape from life? 4. Living without clear goals. Many people wake up, go to work, go home, and do it all over again without a clear reason why. They live by routine instead of by design. Rohn called this drifting, moving through life without direction, hoping things turn out well. Time waster behavior. letting days, weeks, and years pass without setting goals or measuring progress. What to do? Instead, set specific written goals. Break them into actionable steps. Review them regularly. When you have a clear why, your time automatically becomes more valuable and more focused. Rohn's challenge: if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. Purpose sharpens your focus. It filters out distractions. 5. Trying to please everyone. People-pleasing is one of the sneakiest time wasters. You spend hours worrying about what others think, saying yes to things you don't care about, and avoiding conflict just to keep the peace. In the end, you lose your time and your self-respect. Time waster behavior. Saying yes out of guilt or fear. Worrying constantly about others' opinions. What to do? Instead, learn to say no firmly but kindly. Protect your priorities. Respect your own time enough not to give it away for free. Rohn's wisdom. Learn to say no. Don't let your mouth overload your back. The truth is, not everyone will like you, and that's okay. Respect is earned not by being agreeable, but by being authentic and clear. 6. Holding on to the past. You can't move forward if you're constantly looking back. Whether it's past mistakes, old failures, broken relationships, or missed opportunities, reliving them only drains your present. Time waster behavior. Replaying old arguments, regrets, or missed chances. Letting old pain dictate your current choices. What to do instead? Learn the lesson, forgive where needed, and release the emotional weight. Focus on what you can control, your actions today. Rohn's reflection. The past is a school. Let it teach you, then let it go. Time is too precious to waste on things you can't change. Use the past as a reference, not a residence. 7. Waiting for motivation. Many people waste time because they're not in the mood. They wait for inspiration before they act. But here's the truth. Action often creates motivation. Time waster behavior. Postponing tasks until you feel like it. What to do instead? Develop discipline. Start small, but start. Build routines that don't depend on emotion. Rohn's reality. Check. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Discipline will carry you when emotion fades. Use habits to automate the things you once had to push yourself to do. 8. Comparing yourself to others. Comparison is a thief. It robs you of time, joy, and focus. Social media and the internet have made it easier than ever to look at someone else's life and feel behind. Time waster behavior. Obsessing over others' success instead of building your own. What to do instead? Use others as inspiration, not as a measure of your own worth. Focus on your path, your progress, and your pace. Rohn's encouragement. Learn to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. You'll never reach your destination if you keep stopping to check everyone else's map. 9. Doing everything yourself. Some people try to do everything on their own, out of pride, fear of asking for help, or a desire to control outcomes. But this limits your capacity and wastes your time on things others could do faster or better. Time waster behavior, refusing to delegate, micromanaging, or spending hours on low-value tasks. What to do? Instead, invest in relationships, tools, and resources that multiply your time. Learn to trust others. Focus on the work that only you can do. Rohn's strategy. Don't spend major time on minor things. If you want to grow, learn to let go. Focus on high-impact activities. Final thoughts. Trade time for treasure. Jim Rohn taught that time is more valuable than money because you can always get more money, but you can never get more time. Each day is a deposit. Once it's spent, it's gone. You can use it to grow, to love, to create, to serve, or to waste. So the challenge is simple, yet life-changing. Stop wasting time on things that don't serve your purpose. Start investing in what truly matters. A Jim Rohn quote to remember. Days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have one less day to spend. So make sure you spend each one wisely.